Ready? Samuel Gill for Riders Hub here again with assistant head coach Pablo Vazquez ahead of a double game week, which we've just spoken about the Sheffield Sharks, but we're now going on to the Surrey Scorchers. What do you make of them? Bottom of the league, of course, but a misleading stat at this time of the season, really.
Yeah, for sure. They're a team that, the standings are talking at the minute, but we can't get too hung up on them because they have a lot of talent in the roster. They have a lot of players that can punish you if you don't follow the scout or you don't, pay enough attention to them. We expect a very tough game. They are very angry at the minute. They're in a situation that they need to win, and they are probably playing for their jobs at the minute. So for sure, we're gonna expect a tough game after what Coach Creon said in his interview after that game against Manchester Giants. So yeah, definitely expecting a tough game.
I was going to ask about Coach Creon's interview. Do you expect a response from them at the weekend for them to come out angry and wanting the win?
For sure. When your coach says that stuff, it's like a tension point for you. Like you have to step up and bring your game up. And I'm expecting a very tough game, and I'm expecting a very angry team that needs to win, and they have the urgency to win and make plays, and I'm sure Creon is going to have them ready to do that during the weekend.
Speaking to Rob, of course, the likes of Tony Hicks, Ryan Richards are strengths of that team, but they've got a brilliant roster despite being bottom of the league.
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, Tony Hicks, he was Team of the Year in the past. He's a really good player, very good point guard. They played in Germany last year with good numbers, and obviously he knows the BBL well. Connor Cascio, he dropped 20 the other night, and he's been really good so far this year. Well, Cook, he's dangerous as well. Like you said, Ryan Richards up front, Skylar White, very good three-point shooter. And people off the bench, like Martel McLemore, he can put points in a rush. Emondre Rigman, he brings his presence and defense into play. And, they're a very tough side. Their results, they aren't talking the minute for them, but we expect them to go up in the table for sure.
What would you say are the key battles then in terms of the Leicester and the Surrey players going up against each other?
Definitely Tony. We've got to have him under control. Tony Hicks, very good player, and Cascio too. They're two dynamic guards that can really score, and they get to the lane, and also they can do a lot of other things like passing the ball really well, like Tony Hicks does. Cascio, he crashes defensive rebound very well. We got to keep him under control on that end of the floor. And then also the three ball, it's going to be very important for us to limit the three ball, especially with Richards and Skylar White, Caitlin and Raftopoulos coming off the bench. There's a lot of areas that we have to be on point to be able to win.
Finally, I speak of a double game week. Are you hoping to finally have the double game week this week after, of course, last week's disappointment and having that rescheduled towards the end of the season?
Yeah, I mean that's the life we're living at the minute.
Yeah.
Everything can change last minute. It's what it is. We are grateful to do what we do. We're grateful to carry on playing and have the support from